It's the Bot Builder back for another video, and today we have a very different video for you all, because I'm going to be showing off 4 robots that aren't actually my own. No. These are robots that are from the Carnage Discord server that I'm a part of. If you don't have Discord, I highly recommend you should get it, and join Crystal Carnage's Discord server. It's got some great people on there. I'm on there. Robot Combat Models is on there. Razor 1905's on there. Crystal Carnage is on there. And there's lots of great fun stuff. Alviasum's also on there as well. So lots of great people and lots of great stuff to do. So if you haven't, I highly recommend getting it. So yeah, but I'm going to show off 4 robots from the Discord server that I like. Now I should specify for the future, no, these aren't robots people requested me to make. These are robots that I like the look of and decided to make. I don't take requests from custom robots from anybody. I only decide to do other people's robots if I like the look of it, just so you know, in the future. And I'm going to be testing them out on Mechaniac. Why? Because I absolutely hate my model of Mechaniac. Not because it's bad, but because Mechaniac is a terrible robot and I hate how accurate my replica of it was. Yeah. So let's just start off with the first robot. I'll do these in all. I'll first show off the only Lego one I made. This is Cyclone, which is Swindobot Jacob's robot. It's very unique-esque, with a very powerful full-bodied spinner. I'm not spinning it too quickly here at the minute, because I don't want to spin it off the table, but as you can see here, oh god, it's bouncing all over the place at the minute. As you can see here, it does have quite a fair bit of power behind it in the spinner. There we go. And it can self-right. It's a pretty decent spinner, actually. I also do like Lego robots, so that was why I decided to make Cyclone as well. And keeping in mind, and also, yeah, all these robots will be competing in a tournament next year, the New Blood tournament that I plan on doing next year. So yeah, there's Cyclone. Pretty decent full body spinner. Right, the next one that I made was Theo Hummel's robot, Michael Bolton. Named after the singer Michael Bolton, who I've never heard of until now. I just wanted to make it because I just like a good fast rammer, and this does look like a good fast rammer. I believe it is Theo Hummel's ant weight in real life. And it's got these 2 ramming low forks, which I replicated with Connect. So whenever it gets flipped up and over, the forks go to the ground, and it's nice and low, and it's also nice and speedy. You can get underneath robots pretty easily. You can just slam them around, slam them into the arena wall, for example, and well, push them in the pit. There isn't really too much to say about it. I think I did a good job on it. It's nice and blue, nice and tough, durable, invertible. They're a pretty solid Rambot, I think. And the next robot I made was Khaotic's Robotics robot, Airborne, and this is a very cool robot. So you might be thinking, oh, what is it? Is it just a flipper? Well, yeah, it is a flipper. It's a rear hinge flipper, and a pretty strong one at that. There we go, as you can see, flipping over Mechaniac. It's got some power behind it. Pretty strong. But if you look here, you may notice that it has wheels here and it has wheels there. So you might be wondering what that's for. Well, if it goes like this, it is a front hinge flipper, and I think this is a very cool design. So now it's a front hinge flipper, so whenever it gets underneath any robots, now it can use it as a front hinge flipper, and that also means it can self-right very easily without being too explosive. It can't self-right on its side though, but I don't think his real life version can. But it's just a very cool robot, and depending on who they're facing, they could either go into the arena using the rear hinge flipper, or the front hinge flipper. So yeah, that's Airborne. And the final robot is Crystal Carnage's robot, Mystic. Yeah, Mystic. They are a very cool machine. It is a 180-degree lifter. And they are pretty good. Lots of speed and push behind it. And it can lift. It can lift like this. It's not really the most powerful lifter. It's more or less just to help with pushing. But I wanted to make it because I've seen other people do attempts of it. Like AW Gaming has their own model, and Robot Combat Models has his own model. And I thought I'd give it a go. It's a very cool robot. It's nice and flat, low to the ground, good at pushing. Could be good against spinners. And yeah, it's just a very cool robot, very Foxic-esque. So yeah, that kind of is the robots that I have to show for you today. The bots from the Discord. And yeah, that kind of does it for this video. And until next time, and until the next video, which will be a I think it's going to be a request fight. Actually, the bot builder out.